Check 1 2. Yeah. Check 1 2. Test stream of Naturally Gnar season 4. Cheers to nobody, or it better be nobody. If somebody's here, boy, you're in trouble. You be in trouble. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Yeah, things are going good so far. Didn't start out going good. Computer malfunctions left and right. It was very fun, exciting, and I'm over it. So now we move through the checklist. We are checking things off. Dang, that camera's so good. It's showing how hairy my shirt is. What a bummer. What a bummer. I kind of feel like I need some tunes. Well, I do need to test some audio. Check some other cameras. Ooh, gotta do some. Gotta check that one. Gotta zoom in on that one right there, huh? Get a little backstage peek there. Let's see. Got that camera. Let's get a little focus going. Oh, wrong one. So crazy. Crazy. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. Oh, that's right. 14. Where's this one sitting? We're sitting about 19, 20. Oh, well. We won't sweat the small stuff, right? That's what they say. That's what they say. Gotta do a little camera adjusting here. Adjust them cameras, because you know you got to. Because if you don't, people be looking lame. And that's lame. I'll check 1 2. Yeah. Check 1 2. You know, I would like to not use this webcam, but you know, I got to. The wide shot is on a webcam, and yeah, we tried to add a 4th camera for Bentonville Bike Fest season finale, season 3, and it freaked the computer out. It didn't freak the computer out; it freaked the HDMI input card, which you would think if it has 4 inputs that you could use all 4 inputs. Nope. No. All right, let's check this wide shot. We're gonna check it real quick. Okay, apply. Let's check that wide shot. There it is. Oh, the projector's not on. What am I doing? Amateur hour over here. Landry, what you doing in there? Modang. Live stream. Oh, what's Modang? Moodang? What's Moodang? Do I need to be turned on to something? I might need to be turned on to something. Should I look it up? Should I play it on the test stream? Here we go. Let's get this test stream demonetized. Let's see how we gonna do that. Moo dang. Moo dang. Moo dang. Moo dang. The hippo? This is what we should be watching? Is the live stream of the baby, adorable baby pygmy hippo. Okay, let's pull it up. Oh goodness, that's ridiculous. Huh. Gonna have to work on audio routing for YouTube videos. We'll get there. We'll get there. Slowly but surely. Yeah, so we gotta check some other microphones. Got to check the other headphones. So them guests can hear. Oh, that makes sense. The projector is not on, so you can't see nothing. I would imagine turning it on might help some. It just might help. Let's fire her up. Fired it up. Oh. There we go. Okie dokie. Okay, there we go. We are fired up. That's strange. Just having some glitchy poos again. Oh, that's funny, y'all. Brian Dickinson in the house. What's up, my guy? Oh, we got New Zealand in the house. We just going worldwide with this test stream, aren't we? Aren't we, gents? That's good. Good. We're sounding good in New Zealand. I'd butcher an accent, so I'm not gonna do it. But what are you doing, dude? Hanging in New Zealand, hanging hard. Saw that skate park. Skate park he was skating. Looked kind of cool. And I saw like a mini ramp, maybe it was like a backyard mini or something like that. I don't know. It seemed pretty cool. Yeah, so let's, you know what? That's freaking me out. I'm going to try something real quick. Man, man, this is crazy. So, yet again, I can't, I always say there's something with 369. It appears everywhere. But I swear I can only run 3 cameras, 3 inputs into this computer, and 3 outputs, because the moment that I turn on the 4th screen, computer freaks out. Glitching. Jeez. Mini ramp at a church? You got a mini ramp at the church? This is crazy. You just living it up in New Zealand. And this show is supposed to be talking about how cool Arkansas is. And looks like that's pretty cool. Who's gonna win Rampage? Oh, that's a tough one. Need a splitter. Oh, I need to split more than a few things in the studio. But yeah, you buy more gear than you think you need, and you still don't have enough. But yeah, Rampage, man, we got Adolf Silva was really like the one that was like showing out to me, like that double backflip on like that it was like the gravity cavity pull up, that big lip step up thing. That was pretty wild. And then that oh shoot, wreck official in the house. Man, everybody's showing out for the test stream. Nobody was supposed to be here. No one. And I was just supposed to be checking stuff. But here we are. I feel like I need to we need to do something because we're all here. We gotta do something. We're not gonna watch the Moo Dang live stream. I'll tell you that. Tommy G. Yeah, Tommy Janan. Man, that dude does not get enough love. You know what I mean? Like, he's got a really clean style, classic trick bag. And it's just like, it doesn't wow judges. And all, I feel like all like, of these judging that is like based on a subjective viewpoint. It's tough because people who come out with the technical bangers like Emilio Hansen, like he's gonna win because he's doing these like crazy technical things. It makes me think of like Nigel Houston, like entering contest and doing like something so technical that you're like, well, we have to give him the win. Like, why wouldn't we? But then like, I'm a big fan of Paul Couder. Awesome style, like he bringing the energy, but like I just don't know if he's gonna like shine. Max Fredrickson, same kind of deal. I'm getting into like Crankworks talk, freestyle, but like a lot of those dudes are transitioning over to the Rampage style stuff. And yeah, dude, I don't know. It's Rampage is one of those ones where you show out and there's just like no denying it. Last year with Dylan Stark, when he pulled out the flat rail, like on Red Bull Rampage, pulling out a flat rail, and it was like hidden too, like under like a tarp or something. Hilarious. But like that was rad, and he didn't really like get merited points, or I don't even know how it works, but like it just didn't seem like it was like reciprocated to the judges. And so like I fear for like people like Tommy G, because I feel like he's just gonna get in that like kind of same boat of, he's good, and I mean I've actually never seen him hit like Rampage style stuff, so I need to check it. But yeah, Adolf Silva, I think was who I had my eye on, and obviously, Brand Dog was out there. I saw a cool like shoot that he hit, and then Semenuk, of course. You can't deny Semenuk. So yeah, so I'm gonna switch over. I'm gonna check another microphone and talk through that for a moment. Let's see, let's go head over here. Ooh. Oh, it works. I'm like saying it like I'm surprised. I'm surprised that it works. Hey, yeah. 1 1 2. A check 1 2. Robin Gomes, yeah. Yeah, she shreds. And I'm like always impressed seeing her, because like you think that like I guess on outward appearance, like she's good, but you don't know the trick bag until like she hits oh, it sounds even better. Dang it. I guess the guest should sound better than me. Come on. Oh, microphones. Same microphone, same setting, different sound. But yeah, and what was the chick that crashed on the drop? I first saw it. Tippy posted something on it was either his page or Pink Bike, but it seemed like a new name. I didn't recognize the name, but she like hit a drop, cut a little too far left, and it kind of looked like handlebars maybe caught some bushes or something, but it was like just enough to like pitch her sideways, and she slammed it into some stuff, but it seemed like it was like a bush plus some rocks, so maybe like the bush lightened the blow a little bit. I don't know. Oh yeah. Well, this sounds like a microphone. Looks like a camera. It seems like my lighting trick has gotten a little better, where people don't seem like they're completely in the dark. Yeah, I'm gonna switch over. We'll check that other one. Oh, what you got? Which guest am I most hyped to come on this season? That's a good question. I mean, we booked them all, so we're stoked about all of them. Bush plus rocks. That's great. So yeah, stoked about the whole season. What's crazy is we put together the booking for this season and looked at, like, we have a list of not like alternate guests, but like guests that we're planning on having on the show and bringing into the Naturally Gnar studio. And that list is we put the whole season together, and the list is still huge. Like there's still so, and which makes me feel good because when we first started the show, I think we had this thought that we might run out of guests, and I mean that scared the shit out of me. I was just like, how do we like do a show and then just like run out of guests and then we just like make up the rest? But then like each season we'll release. And then immediately we're like, oh, man, I think we're supposed to get them. And then, oh, wow, we forgot we were going to work with them. And then, it's like we have this like running, queue of guests that we really want to get in or they want to get in. And it's great. I mean, I didn't expect to like have a backlog. If anything, it was going to be like, okay, we're coming up short this season, and to put out this season, we have, I think it was 11 shows. I forgot. For the season, and in the season finale episode, which isn't announced yet, that one might be my favorite, or like the one I'm most excited about because it's so big. But as far as what's announced, I'm actually really excited to talk about the skate station. It's like where I came from. It's what kind of started. I mean, really, it's what started all of this. We just owe like such a debt of gratitude to the skate station for the position that it held for so many years, and Neil Crawford being the one who put himself on the line to have the skate station. And me being like a young kid coming into it, like I think that the first time I went to the skate station I was 14, I think it was something like that. And for it to just be like a legit home for culture, and me getting like thrown into that, like it's just so transformative. I mean, from the shows to the friends to the craziness that happened in and around the skate station. A lot of stuff didn't just happen in the skate station, but maybe happened because the skate station existed. I mean, it was just such a hub for skateboarding in Northwest Arkansas. It was just huge. It was like skate station, Canis. And I mean, there was stints of other things, and again, we'll get into that during that show. But yeah, just to like talk about like where this all came from. And I think we do have a special guest that's going to come on that show as well. We're just basically going to like bring in some people from those times. And each episode of this season like is going to have people from that group or that company, but they might bring a guest that related to their plight or whatever it is they have going. So that's gonna be really cool. Because gonna spice some things up, get some different people and voices in here that we just want to talk about Arkansas and the cool stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna switch over to that side and check that microphone. Here we go. Oh, goodness. Hey, yeah, 1 1 2, check 1 2. Hey, yeah, 1 2. I swear, dude. I've been in the studio for years, and I I spent time like cleaning things and meticulously getting things ready. And then I sit on camera and I see like the tiniest white dot on the wall. Like I can't help it. This is OCD. This is real life OCD. It's rough. It's super rough. So anybody who has been listening, does this microphone sound any worse or better, louder, quieter, any of that? I'll be able to check a lot of these things after I do like a pre-record, and then like watch it back and listen to everything and make little tweaks based on the listen. But one day we'll be able to afford a real engineer in this studio. I'm gonna have to like if we get an engineer, I'm gonna have to like redesign like all of the wiring because we'll have to in the studio, if you've never been here, there's a kind of like a studio A and a studio B, kind of like the black box room and then like the main studio. And like I'm gonna have to like just run everything from this side of the studio over there, and then figure out monitoring and stuff like that. So it's gonna be tough. Wide shot, holla. Oh, but yeah, what anybody else got any other tidbits? I mean, we started the show off talking about Mudang, which was news to me. Now I know what Mudang is, thanks to Mark Landry. So yeah, and if you've never checked out Mudang, do it. Check it out. It's weird, and I wonder who. If you have an ant, I mean, I guess I'm gonna answer my own question. You have an animal that's a celebrity, they don't get the money. There's like some like mysterious owner that gets the money. There's like cats that have Instagrams that are bigger than Gnarkansas. That's discouraging. Maybe we need a cat. Maybe we need a cat. Like a mascot, There we go. Yeah, maybe we need like a mascot. I mean, my dogs are really lazy, so I don't really feel like they're like cool mascots. Like a hamster or some sort of varmint. Need something to excite the folks. That's funny that I even brought that up though, because we will be doing there's a new shirt drop. Anybody that's listening to this, it gets we got privileged ears here, because we will be doing we have a new, well, not new, it's new to some people, a new shirt series dropping based off of an old skateboard release that we did a while back. It's called the Unnatural series. If you were following the brand back in the skateboard brand days, we did a real cool ad with Jamie Hogue in Fort Smith, where he like frontside flipped off of this. Man, it was like a 7+ flat, but he like kind of like did it into a street, like, so it was kind of like a over, like gap over into a street. Anyways, it was really clean. Shot it with Nick Gibson, and yeah, it was really cool, really fun. But yeah, we're doing a shirt series, and we're kind of bringing back the unnatural animals, and then bringing them into shirt form. So that's gonna be cool. But yeah, hopefully this sounds good. Nobody chimed in. Lost a few viewers. All good. I appreciate everybody that hopped in and joined the test stream. Tomorrow, Bobby Parker will be live with us 6 p.m. Bobby Parker is a advocate in mountain biking in Bentonville. Runs a organization called Better Biking NWA. Advocacy through mountain biking, and also a very popular group ride called Bentonville Hang Time. Also is a employee at the YT Mill in Bentonville. So I mean, he's got his fingers in all of the chains and sprockets out there. Oh, cool. Appreciate you, Nathan, with the audio check. I loved calling it a sprocket earlier, by the way. It was something about like getting into mountain biking, and then like coming from like being like a young kid BMXer. Like, I don't even know if I was a BMXer. I just had a lot of BMX bikes. But I just remember like words like sprocket and cog were like so like used in and I remember going to a bike shop and I think I referred to, like, I was trying to get a new, what I didn't know was referred to as a chain ring for my bike. And I'm pretty sure I called it a sprocket. And I just remember, who is now my friend, Danny, looking at me like kind of like sideways. Like, what did you just say? Don't worry, dude. I'm an idiot. So yeah, like getting into mountain biking, you had to really learn the lingo to fit in. So I was a skateboarder on a bike, 101 crash course there. But yeah, I'm gonna switch over to the other microphone, check a few more things. I'll definitely, I'm gonna have to check it off stream, but routing in some like YouTube videos and stuff like that so everybody can hear when we watch videos and stuff like that. So yeah, let me switch over. Switching over. Oh, goodness gracious, man. This mic sounds so much better in my headphones, though. It's crazy. Gotta figure that out. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Yep. I'm not going to worry about it. Just give these a little bit more bump. Call it. Man, exciting. Test stream going pretty well. I need to see how well the internet be streaming this signal, because that's a big part of this. Not too bad. Not the best, not the worst. I've had 0 dropped frames, and that's usually something I can bet on. But then YouTube says, what is this? I'm going to reload this page here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it looks good. Again, not the best, not the worst, but it's what's funny is YouTube says stream status poor. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Have you guys had buffers? I've been watching on my iPad, and I really haven't seen any buffers. I could be tripping. I very well could be tripping. Not certain, but we'll keep that one up. Keep working on that. Crazy. Let's see this. Let's do projector, wide shot. Wide 2. I'm going to go into the intro real quick, guys. So stand by for some intro bird chirping. I just got to check this transition. Okay. That works pretty good. Oh, Scot Ripple checking in. Scot Ripple, it is working. Or I think it's working. Because we're here. And I've been chatting with some folks for a minute now. And, yeah, seems to be going good. I'm honestly, man, I was talking about this before I got up here. I'm nervous about the show technically running. You know, there's a million different things over here that needs to go right to have a good stream. But I'm not nervous about like doing the show, you know, like chatting with guests and like, and rolling a show out is so fun. It's so fun and so easy. And it's when you get done, you realize how much you accomplished through conversation. And I swear, in this society, we just don't talk enough. And one of the things that we always come away with on the show after talking with a guest for, 2+ hours is how amazed you are that you haven't been on your phone for 2 hours and that you had like a natural conversation with somebody and just had a good time talking. And there's not very many people watching, so I don't give a fuck. But like, my point being, the point of society is to talk to one another. And we're just doing less of that. Social media is making us think that we're talking to our friends when we're really just pushing our own thoughts into an echo chamber. And then you're just stuck in this like cycle where you need verification for your thoughts when you could really just talk to somebody and get that verification right there. Like right in that moment, you get the verification because you're talking to somebody and they give you a response back. It's fucking great. Yeah, more talk, less scrolling. I'm down for that. It's the doom scroll is real. Like it, and I know we all get caught in it, but like just getting caught myself in it from time to time is just, it's so discouraging because, like I could get on social to like people who know me know that I work in skateboarding, and I can like go in there to like check out like a skate shop or something, and I'll scroll and I'll check out the shop or whatever, and then like I'll just get locked, get into the doom scroll from trying to like do something for my work, immediately just get pulled again and get nothing done when all I was wanting to do was to get something done and talk to, somebody in skateboarding or something. And yeah, it's just like the device makes you think that you're connected to people. And I guess that's cool for people who, I don't know, are like super introverts and can't talk to people. That's cool. You have a device that allows you to do that. But yeah, I mean, like, just talk to somebody, Again, like it's just been so cool to like do this show and talk to people and record the conversations for it to like exist forever. And I really hope that at the end of this, whatever that is, I can just look back and be proud to contribute something real to society. And it's not something that was fake or fabricated or AI generated. You know what I mean? Do you think MTB knee pads are okay for mini ramp skating? They're not. And the reason why is the big, dumb, dorky plastic knee caps that are on like skate pads. The biggest thing that they promote is a good knee slide. So if you're going to go down on your knees, like those things slide, especially if you're skating on like a Masonite mini ramp. One of my biggest complaints about mountain bike knee pads is that anybody that I've ever known that wrecks with knee pads, the knee pad comes off and they get hurt in like the knee area. I swear it's like the biggest like scam to hit mountain biking. Hey, buy these knee pads. They're going to slide off as soon as you wreck. But these are going to be $180 for a set. But yeah, man, I really miss. Man, I used to try to mess around with some vert stuff, and when you start to learn vert, like one of the first things that you need to learn is a proper knee slide from vert. Like, so kind of like going up to the top and bailing, and then catching a knee slide down. And just doing that is so fun. And it actually makes you like realize like how like people can do vert skating into the ages. It's because you can just get out with that knee slide, dude. So maybe that's what that might be what I'm like destined for next is some vert skating. I need to make it down to 30 ramp. I still haven't been, and I'll catch like the biggest shame from all the 501 boys. But yeah, I need to make it down to 30 ramp and try to get some of my vert game back. So But yeah, man, this has been great. It's nice knowing that all of this stuff works. If to the few people that are here, I will tell you the story. I came up here to start the test stream today. I was supposed to start around 6 o'clock because I just was trying to start around the same time we start the show, and computer was like glitching the hardest I've ever had a computer glitch in my life. Like any kind of like computer glitch you've ever experienced, just picture all of them like stacking on at one time. And all I could think was, I spent so much money on all this stuff for it to just not work when I need it. It's a real discouraging thing. But yeah, no, then I like, it's just, updates, restarts, deleting stuff, defragmenting drives, everything. 30 ramp is dope. Went back in April. And it's fun to skate it. Yeah. No, it's really tight. And like they're really experimenting with the concepts of a key park, and I really think that we can pull something off like that in Northwest Arkansas, with 30 ramp being like total inspiration for it. We talked about it before 30 ramp. I mean, I just think like everybody has kind of talked about something like that. But yeah, I think we just need something up here for that same, accomplishing that same task. We do have some new skate parks coming to Northwest Arkansas. Bentonville Skate Park, shout out, gonna be so tight. But yeah, I mean, there's Van Buren Park. Just, I mean, obviously anybody that's been there knows that it's amazing. Siloam Springs just got a new park add-on. Primary Concrete, I believe, did the work. So check that out. And I need to check that out. I'm actually really interested to go see what they did. The old metal stuff that they were replacing was the worst. Like, it really was like one of the worst. It had some of the makings for worst skate park in Arkansas. I hate to throw them under, but Harrison, man, I don't know what happened there. Harrison Skate Park, boy, that one's rough. I mean, I think somebody would expect me to say Springdale, or not Springdale. Well, Springdale's skate park is all right. My own city. I'll call it out. I will say, Groove tried really hard to try to get Springdale to add on some skate treatment to the new park that is downtown, and it got scrapped like in planning. I think it was like a part of planning. Anyways, I don't know the details to it. But yeah, super sad that nothing happened in a brand new park in Springdale, and we're still stuck with the it was Woodward prefab ramps from 2000 and maybe 2006 maybe. There was an apartment complex that first installed it for their apartment complex, and all of us from Fayetteville, I mean, we just bombarded that place constantly to the point where the apartment complex hated it, and it ended up getting gifted maybe to Springdale. So I don't even think they really invested anything in it. That's what's just so sad, is Springdale has invested zero into, when I say zero, I'm being hyperbolic. They've invested very little into skateboarding in this area. So if you live in Springdale, let's do a write-in campaign. good transition. Bowl park. Oh, Narnia. Narnia's not a park. That's a haven for skate debauchery. Yeah, shout out Narnia. Yeah, Derek and Keenan's going hard with that place, and it's just not stopping either. So yeah, donate to Narnia if you want to throw down for Northwest Arkansas DIY culture. We did have Junction. Junction was demolished, and that's what happens when you try to do stuff on public land or private land. Sorry. But yeah, I think I'm gonna hop off here. Everything is working a lot better than I was hoping to end the night, or that I thought I was gonna end the night with. So this has been great, and man, just thanks for everybody showing up for the test stream that was unannounced. I really didn't plan on anybody coming, so yeah, like just checking the chat, helping me with verifying audio and stuff. It's been super helpful. So yeah, tomorrow 6 p.m. Bobby Parker, Better Biking NWA, Bentonville Hang Time. We're gonna talk about all that. Talk about some mountain biking and